Brought to you by 1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet.
Hi, I'm Mike Green. I'm one of the owners of 1A Auto. I want to help you save time and money repairing and maintaining your vehicle. I'm going to use my 20+ years experience restoring and repairing cars and trucks like this to show you the correct way to install parts from 1AAuto.com. The right parts installed correctly. That's going to save you time and money. Thank you and enjoy the video.
In this video, we're going to show you how to remove and put back on a serpentine belt on this 97 Expedition, same as any 97 to 02 Expedition or 97 to 03 F-150 with the 4.6 liter V8. This video is kind of an exercise that's hard to shoot, so you don't get to see a lot of what I'm doing. I'm trying to explain it as best I can, and I hope you get enough out of it. The only tools you're going to need are an 8mm or 5/16 wrench to disconnect the battery and a 1/2-inch ratchet handle.
The thing you want to do is disconnect your negative battery cable, and on these trucks it's either this is a standard 5/16 or 8mm also works. To remove the serpentine belt, you can see down in there, hopefully you can see, I've got this here is a 1/2-inch ratchet bar, and it's connected into, see that right there, it's actually in the belt tensioner. I'm going to take this nice big wrench, hook it onto my 1/2-inch ratchet like that, okay. I'm going to pull or push the wrench, which loosens the belt. And remove the belt from the alternator there. And just be careful as that come back. Okay, now I can remove my ratchet handle. Okay. And now I can remove my serpentine belt. Really get it off the power steering side first. You can feed it kind of down in between here so you can grab onto it. You gotta get it out from down here. You gotta pull it in front of the AC compressor. Okay, then once you pull it up out of the AC, and the fan will come up and out. The belt will come up and out. Okay, and then check your belt. Cracks on the inside, on the ribbon like that, are not uncommon. You want to make sure that there's no cracks on the outside, and this belt actually looks okay. So we can reinstall it. When you're ready to put your serpentine belt back on, you definitely want to find this diagram right here. This is your routing diagram. Okay. And it's really going to be difficult for me to video putting the belt on, so I'm going to kind of show you what the best practice is. What you want to do is curl your belt up and feed a loop down through here, then put that loop around the AC compressor. Then the same thing, take it, make a loop, feed it down in here to put around your crank, and then feed a loop down here to your power steering pump. Okay, then make sure it's up and over your water pump, and then you basically should be able to pull your belt up, and then you put your handle back into the tensioner here, pull this way on the tensioner, and you should be able to pull up and onto the alternator. So just take your belt, kind of lay it out here, okay, take it, make a loop in it. Okay, you're going to feed it down into the, between the tensioner and the idler pulley. Okay. And you're going to kind of force it, one side of it, down through. And then once it's through quite a bit, going to go down underneath and pull it down around the AC compressor. Okay. And now I'm going to feed a loop. Basically just going to kind of force it down in front of my water pump, which has the fan on it. Force a loop down there, go down and around the crank, and then I'm going to go down underneath and reach up, grab hold of that, and bring it down and around the crank. Okay. And then this stays here. Okay. And you keep it on this side of the water pump. I don't know how much of that you're seeing. And then you feed the belt down to your power steering pump. And now once again I'm gonna reach up from underneath and pull it down around my power steering pump. Now I'm kind of over here, pushing this down in. I can reach it from the bottom and get it around my power steering pump. Getting the belt routed is really an exercise in kind of feeding it from the top and looping around at the bottom. Hopefully you saw some. So now I've got my belt routed, and then I need to get it up onto the alternator as the last step. Okay, so we want to make sure our ratchet is going to tighten. Okay, I'm going to get it in and on the tensioner here. Okay. And then again, I'm going to take my wrench. Okay. And you pull your wrench. By pulling the wrench down, you de-slack the belt. Okay, and you can pull the belt up. Put it on the alternator and let it go. Okay. And you're all set. Just kind of look down there and make sure it's around everything right. Actually, if it's off on any of the pulleys, you just gotta take it off, loosen it up again, get it right, and put it back on. Okay, once you got your belt on, reattach your battery, start up the car, listen, make sure there's no screeching or grinding or anything, and if it's all nice and quiet, then your belt's on there correctly.
We hope this helps you out. Brought to you by www.1aauto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet. Please feel free to call us toll-free 888-844-3393. We're the company that's here for you on the internet and in person.